Hello there guys and welcome back to Blues TV for another live review of mine, another Champions League live review of mine, as Chelsea managed to get a 4-4 draw against Ajax after being 4-1 down, just a few minutes into the second half. And then we get a 4-4 draw and I'm still disappointed. What a game. What a game. One of the craziest games I've ever seen. One of the craziest games I'm sure pretty much all of you have ever seen. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. Of course, if you are new to Blues TV, please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And also drop a like on this live stream if you're watching this right now. That'd be massively appreciated. And also, if you're watching this as a video later on, go down below and drop a like. That'd be absolutely class. But yeah, it's a bit strange. Honestly, guys, I don't know what to feel. On the one hand, I'm really happy. And on the other hand, I'm really disappointed. And also, don't mind the red cheeks. I mean, it ended up 4-0. I mean, 4-4. It was ridiculous. So, excuse me. But yeah, going into the game, the lineup was pretty much what I hoped for, except that Alonso started over Emerson, which again Lampard also realised at halftime was a bit of a stupid decision. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, it was Kepa and goal in a 4-3-3. Tomori and Zuma as the centre-backs, Aspi at right-back, like I said, Alonso at left-back, a midfield three of Jorginho, Kovacic, Mason Mount, like I say, a front three of Pulisic on the left, Willian on the right, and Tammy Abraham up front. And going into the game, I mean, it was the most ridiculous start to a game you'll ever see, really. I mean, Ajax took the lead 2 minutes in through a Tammy Abraham own goal, through another set-piece. We conceded basically 2 set-piece goals, or was it even 3? What, 2 or 3? Set-piece goals to a side that whose tallest player is 6 foot tall. Ridiculous. Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Like, I'm not going to lie, it's shocking. But it was a Tammy Abraham on goal. Ball was played in by Promes. Tammy Abraham tries to clear it, just about scrapes it, and it goes in next to Kepa. Should Kepa still do a little bit better? Maybe. But it takes the deflection by Tammy, so it's a really difficult one to save. So initially I thought Kepa should do better there, but at the time I didn't see that Abraham actually got a touch. So it's an own goal. We conceded 4 goals today. 2 of them were own goals, which of course is fun. And 3 minutes later, we actually equalised through a penalty that was of course taken by Jorginho. As Pulisic was brought down in the box, was a penalty. Although when I saw the replay, I was like, is this even going to be given? But it was, and as it should have been, Jorginho of course steps up and takes it. And then it was an even game for a while. Not too much happening until in the 20th minute, Quincy Promes made it 2-1. And now you're going to be sat there saying, Solos, how did that goal happen then? No clue. Absolutely no clue how that goal happened. There was 8 goals today, right? We had a goal disallowed in the end. I have no recollection of what that second goal was for Ajax. Absolutely none. Don't know. But they scored. It was probably annoying. I can't remember. Do you remember? Well, that doesn't help me, does it? She remembers. But yeah, let's just move on and just ignore that, I guess. Honestly, no, I just don't remember. Can't remember for the life of me. Assisted by Ziyech. Was that the one where Tomori messed it up? Tomori messed it up. That was the one. I do remember now. Yeah, we were trying to. No, that was not it. That was the 4th one.
The guy who passed.
That was it. The incredible cross by Ziyech. Now remember, incredible cross by Ziyech. Promise at the far post, heads it in. Nothing anyone could have done about it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Moving on with that, Ziyech, I guess, kind of made it 3-1, but it wasn't a Kepa own goal. Ziyech with a free kick from pretty much by the byline. Alonso and Tomori, but mostly Alonso, giving away a stupid free kick. I mean, we conceded the first one through a stupid free kick that Aspi gave away. Conceded the third one through a stupid free kick that Alonso gave away. Silly. But Ziyech with an incredible free kick literally goes in for the goal when he's basically taking a corner. He is basically taking a corner. It is ridiculous. Hits it against the far post. Kepa is just flying in, trying to tip it over the bar. Doesn't get there. From the post, flies in his face, goes into goal. Own goal. I mean, that's just absolutely gutting. And that wasn't really half time. We didn't really do anything else in the first half. Not that I could remember anyway. We didn't really have any chances. If we did, I'm really sorry, but yeah, I don't remember any of them. Going into the second half, we started off all right, made a substitution as Reece James came on for Alonso. I have to question why on earth was Emerson not on the bench, but the way it worked out, fair enough. Aspi went over to left back, scored another, which was ruled out. But yeah, Reece James came on at right back, also scored. So what can I really say? But yeah, Alonso was absolutely shocking. So that first half, full stop, was dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. We could not string more than 2 passes together. It was so bad. It was worse than any of the performances we had in any other game this season. Even though we lost 4-0 at United, we lost obviously the game against United in the League Cup. We were so bad that first half. Yes, I know Ajax are a good team and they pressed well and we struggled to deal with it. But every single player, bar Pulisic, Zuma, Jorginho, Kovacic, offensively but defensively, did absolutely fuck all. Everyone was awful. 8 out of 11 players were absolutely awful. Like, it was shocking. I don't understand. But second half, we're like, all right, let's get back. You know, we started it half well, and what happens? We try to attack on the one end. Pulisic tries to lay it out to Aspie, who's to his left. Kind of just gets it wrong. Just gets it wrong. The Pulisic gets this pass to Aspie wrong. We get hit on the break. Tomori messes it up badly. Can't remember against who, but he messes it up badly. Should have just fouled the guy. Should have just cleared it. Tried to win possession, but by winning possession, passed it to the other player. They squared it. Van der Beek makes it 4-1. At that point, I was fuming. I was livid with literally every player on the ball. I was just angry at everyone, insulting everyone. I was fuming. And then he started to kick off. Aspie gets one back in the 63rd minute. Gets one back. I think someone crossed it in. Was that William crossing it in from a Hudson-Odoi ball? Hudson-Odoi came on for Mason Mount in the 60th minute, who picked up an ankle injury. I hope his injury isn't too bad. I hope it's not too bad. It looked quite serious, in all honesty. But Hudson-Odoi crossed it. I think it was a cross by Hudson-Odoi to the far, I guess just to the other side. So there's a switch of play to William. William takes on his man, crossed it into the box. Tammy got a touch, and then Aspie at the far post just taps it in just before the post. I thought it was offside, but VAR didn't give it as offside, so fair enough. I bloody take it. And then we're like, all right. 5 minutes after that, Ajax have 2 men sent off in literally the same instant. First, Daley Blind wins the ball from someone, but it falls to Tammy. Daley Blind gets up, just slide tackles Tammy into the ankle. Fair enough. But ref actually gives the advantage, which in the end, obviously, was a great decision by the ref. Ball falls to Hudson-Odoi. He shoots, hits, what's the guy's name? Veltman, hits him on the hand, and gives a penalty, right? I didn't actually realise we received a penalty at the time. So first he sends Daley Blind off. Then he sends Veltman off. And I didn't know what he sent him off for first. Because I was like, what is he sending him off for? Like, what's happening? I'm confused. Turns out he sent him off for the handball, maybe? Unless he sent him off for moaning about the handball. I'm not sure what exactly he got sent off for. But they had 2 men sent off and received a penalty. Of course, Jorginho takes it because not bloody Barkley playing, so we actually score penalties. Because, fuck Barkley. Stupid twat. Sorry. Should not be that angry, but I don't like the guy. Anyways, Jorginho steps up, makes it 4-3 at the time. 3 minutes later, Reece James makes it 4-all. Ridiculous goal. The ball's just bouncing around in the box about 4 times. No, it wasn't, but we had a corner. Zuma gets on the end of it, heads it against the bar. It falls to Reece James. He blasted in from just inside the box. 4-4. Absolutely, everyone goes mental. I wish I was there at the bridge for those scenes. Like, it looked like absolute limbs. Like, obviously, watch the vlog that Lewis will put out later on or in the morning whenever he does get it live. Make sure you watch that and, you know, be sure to subscribe to Blues TV so you don't miss that because it's going to be incredible. And then 4 minutes later, less than that, but 4 minutes later it was ruled offside. But 4 minutes later, Aspie makes it 5-4. Everyone goes absolutely insane. Everyone goes insane. Another one that was a little bit ridiculous. Can't remember all of it, to be honest. I think it was a ball that's played into the box. Onana saves it. It falls to Jorginho. He shoots. It gets blocked. It falls to Aspie and he shoots and scores. But Jorginho's shot actually hit Tammy Abraham on the hand. And yes, if you think about it, that shouldn't be a handball. But by the new rules introduced on June 1st, that is a handball. As annoying as it is a handball, so it was correct to rule it offside. To rule it out, sorry. And after that, we didn't actually manage to do anything. Ajax actually almost made it 5-2, and Kepa had to make, one good save and one, that he just has to save, but still, Ajax had 2 good chances. But I don't really remember. Oh, took absolute bollocks. Michy Batshuayi had 2 absolute, one sitter and one really good chance. It was played in, Onana with a great save. Played in, he chests it down the thing, and on the spin, he shoots to, I guess the sideways spinning towards, and Onana, ridiculous save. Ridiculous save, like I say, absolutely insane. And then a little bit later, he dragged one wide off the far post, and it was 4-all. It ended 4-all. And like I said in the beginning, to start with, I'm not sure whether I'm happy or annoyed. Now, let's get to the the group table situation right now, because we're now second. Because Valencia beat Lille 4-1 at home. Meaning that even though it's head-to-head in the Champions League group stages, and we should be ahead of Ajax, and we would only Ajax and ourselves be level on points, because Valencia is also level on points with us. It's kind of like a mini table of only those 3 teams, and then it's not head to head. Then it goes to goal difference, and then Ajax is clearly first. Obviously, they won their first 2 games 3-0, so obviously they're ahead of us, and then we're second because even though we have the same goal difference as Valencia, but we scored a goal more. So that's the only reason why we're. Yes, I will get to the injury time in a minute. Thank you for the £2 donation, Kevin Usher. Really do appreciate it. We'll get to it in a second, my friend. Where was I? Oh yeah, so that's why we're now second. So we are behind Ajax on goal difference, ahead of Valencia on goal difference. Simple solution, we win in Valencia, we're fine. We beat Lille, we're fine. To be honest, even if we just beat Lille, we're probably fine because, you know, well, no. Let's just win in Valencia because we really should, because we're a much better team than Valencia. Come on now. And let's just beat Lille at home. I mean, if we don't do that, we don't deserve to go through anyway. But let's just do that, and then we will top the group no matter what, because we will, of course, be ahead of Valencia because we will have beaten them, so have 3 points more than them. And we will be ahead of Ajax because we won away and drew at home. So that will be that. And yeah, I will have to get into that. 4 minutes of injury time at the end. 4 minutes. Is that ref on a mad one? I know he kind of helped us with the 2 red cards, even though they're both correct decisions, both yellow cards. Both penalties were correct decisions, and he ruled out our winner, you know, ruled that out. So what can you say? But 4 minutes of extra time, injury time, when there was 4 goals in the second half. 4 goals, right? Remember that. Both teams, I'm pretty sure, made 3 substitutions. Maybe Ajax only made 2, but all the substitutions, okay, our first one was at half-time, so that doesn't count, I guess. But then at least 4 or 5 substitutions. Yeah, someone's still saying Aspi's first goal was offside, but how can that happen with VAR? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, but 4 goals, 4 or 5 substitutions. Mason Mount's injury, which took at least a minute and a half, until he came off and was replaced by Hudson-Odoi, right? We had the 2 red cards, which obviously was loads of discussions about, like loads and loads of discussions about by the Ajax players, by everyone. Then the penalties, which 2 penalties, they take some time to actually be taken. Okay, first one was in the first half, but still the second penalty takes some time to be taken. And then we had that goal ruled out. We had a goal ruled out. It took them like 2 minutes, if not more, to actually rule that out. How can it be 4 minutes of injury time? Who knows whether we would have scored if there was 6 or 7 minutes. I thought it should have been at least 6 or 7 minutes of injury time. It wasn't. It is what it is. Still not sure whether I want to be happy or sad. I'm still not sure. And to be honest, when I talk about performances of players, you have to talk about it in 2 different terms, because, except for Alonso, obviously. But the first half was so bad until just after Ajax made it 4-1. We were so bad. The only good moments we had were when we got the penalty in the first half, really. Like, other than that, we were bad at everything. We couldn't pass. We couldn't clear a ball. Kepa kept trying to play the ball long because of Ajax's press. He never manage to find Abraham. Abraham was always moving. You're a tall striker. Their tallest player is 6 foot tall. Stay there and wait for the long ball and take it down. Like, you should be capable of that. I was fuming. Everyone was awful, right? Everyone but, I said it earlier already, everyone but Pulisic, Zuma, and Jorginho overall, and Kovacic offensively was awful. Everyone. But then after, when Alonso was obviously off, pretty much everyone was good, bar Tomori. Well, Tomori for the 4th goal, but generally, we were good after that. Everyone was. Everyone worked their socks off. Like, I can't fault anyone after that. No one. Kepa made some good saves. Aspi was incredible at left back. Fair play to the guy. Reece James was insane, you know, running up and down that wing. Of course, Ajax were down by 2 men. Ajax were down to 9. So, of course, we should do that. And that's why I'm gutted. Because we had, what, over 10 minutes after our 5-4 was ruled out to get a goal against the 9-man Ajax. We should have gotten that goal. We really should have done, but we didn't. But yeah, Zuma was good. Tomori was good. Mentioned Aspi and Reece. Jorginho was ridiculous throughout the whole game, in my opinion. Absolute balls of steel for that second penalty, especially because that was, of course, vital. I mean, as was the first one, because we're 1-0 down 2 minutes in, and then he makes it 1-0, but still, absolute balls of steel. Kovacic, still not sure. He just didn't do anything defensively that I saw. I could be wrong in that, but I always saw Jorginho everywhere, defending on the left, defending in the middle, defending on the right. And Kovacic, I didn't see make any tackles. On the ball, he was decent, yeah, don't get me wrong, but he's a centre mid. You know, if a striker, that's why, you know, when Giroud has all this great link-up play, I'm like, yeah, but he's a striker. That's not his job. He's not a cam. I mean, it's good if he does it, but his main job is still to score. Selman Kovacic's job is to do more things than just attack and dribble. And he didn't do the other bit today, in my opinion. But yeah, he was still decent until he obviously was subbed off for Michy Batshuayi late in the game. Pulisic, I thought, had a really good game. Fair play to the guy. He's really earning his spot in the team at the moment, even though I would still rotate and rest him against Ajax, against Palace on the weekend. because he's been playing a lot and he looked a bit tired. Willian, not great on the ball, but his work rate again was insane. Hudson-Odoi came on, almost scored when he, quite late on, but he just about cut it wide of the post, just about. That would have been absolutely insane. And Tammy, he scored an own goal, defended a couple of other set pieces very well, should have scored one. Yeah, Tammy wasn't good. Tammy even wasn't good after, to be honest. He assisted Aspie's one, but that was just like he tried to score, didn't score, and Aspie scraped it in. But yeah, Tammy wasn't good. Who else came on? Did anyone else come on? Am I forgetting someone? Don't know. Don't think so. No, Reece, Hudson-Odoi, and Michy Batshuayi. And that was that. I don't really know what else to say. We go from here. We can still top the group, which I'm very happy with. I said before the game, a draw will be a result I'll be pretty happy with. The way it went, I'm not sure when I'm happy with it, but, I'll take it. I'll bloody take it. But yeah, now, as usual, I'll get to the chat, just to answer a couple of things that you guys are putting in the chat. Just because, why the hell not, of course, while I'm just waiting for you guys to just put something into the chat. Let me remind you guys again to subscribe to Blues TV if you haven't already, and drop a like on this live stream. If you're watching this, go down below and drop a like. There's plenty of you watching. Go down below and drop a like. And if you're watching this as a video later on, drop a like as well. That'd be massively appreciated. Alonso is a useless defender. Yes. Reece James with one leg would probably be a better player. He's ridiculous. Well, I like Tammy, but he was awful today. Agreed. Tammy was crap and Kappa was garbage. Not sure about garbage. He was completely unfortunate with his own goal. With Tammy's deflection for the first goal, it's difficult to blame him. And he made a good save later on to at least make sure we don't lose 5-4. I think Cover was better than Jorginho. I disagree. James needs to start. I agree. Laurenz, please ban these non-Chelsea fan clowns. Let them chat, mate. Let them absolutely chat. Can Chelsea win the Champions League? No. Yeah, Tammy's a hold-up play at times, second half especially, wasn't bad. But that's not what football is all about, is it now? There's more to it. Zuma's run. Yeah, I love that. Zuma early in the first half. Literally first thing that happened first half. Zuma just goes on the run. Then is in front of Daley Blind. Does about 3 step-overs. Gets past him. Properly mugs him off. Goes for the shot. Blast it in Rosette. What a Zuma thing to do. That was hilarious. Michy should have come on earlier. I agree. Should have done. Chelsea fans. Don't know what we're doing about. Best game you've seen. 2 on goals. I don't know who you're replying to. I didn't say best game. I said craziest game. Ruben Loftus-Cheek from Mount when he's fit. Obviously. Obviously. Ruben Loftus-Cheek will make us ridiculously ridiculously good. Please get a good game. I agree. You're just repeating yourself. Where was Emerson? I don't know. I want to know where Emerson was. Was he just not put on the bench? I understand why he wasn't started, because maybe he can't start 2 games in a row yet. Just wants to be safe after being out for over a month. And the last time he started a game after injury, he came off after 10 minutes. So I get that. But that's why I said before the Watford game, start Alonso against Watford and start Emerson against Ajax. Told you, Lamps, but what can I do? Never ever should have been 4 down. We weren't 4 down, we're 3 down. But okay, mate. Aspin, your left back? No, absolutely not. But he was good today. Alonso is world class. No, he isn't. Yeah, you guys in the chat are absolutely mental today. Can barely read anything you guys are saying. I do appreciate all the top chats that I received today. Didn't see the first one, in all honesty, guys. Whoever donated the first thing, I really do appreciate it. But I didn't see the thing. I didn't see the what you said with it. Why didn't Kante start? As I said in my preview, check it out if you haven't already. Why would he start? He came back from quite a long time out, hadn't played a lot, and the last few times he came on to play, he came back to play straight away. He was injured for another 2 weeks, 2 games later. So thank God he didn't play. He will, of course, start against Palace on Sunday or Saturday, I'm pretty sure. Again, you guys going on about Charlie was on that again? No. That is clearly the time for me to stop, because absolutely not. But yeah, guys, I really do appreciate you. I really do appreciate all of you guys tuning in. Really do appreciate it. Like I said, plenty of time in this video already. Be sure to subscribe to Blues TV. Be sure to check out the fan cams and the vlog later on. It will be absolutely insane today. Make sure you drop a like on this live stream or on this video if you're watching this later on, and leave me your thoughts on the game in the comments section below if you are watching this as a video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Up to Chelsea. Not sure whether I'm just going to be buzzing or whether I'm going to say upwards and onwards, both. So, yay and upwards and onwards. And I'll see you when I see you.